Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, actor Lamorne Morris, plus Grammy winner Durand Bernarr.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Because of the legs. Yeah.
Wake us up. All right, y'all. Hey, everybody. It is Wednesday. It is May the 13th.
Happy mid-May.
To the middle of the week.
I know. Okay.
What's happening?
What are we talking about today?
I have no idea.
It says in the prompter, Eva Longoria.
So I guess we're talking about
and we
Eva
love
Longoria.
Eva Longoria.
I wish Craig would wear, like, what's going to happen in the summer? When he's in suits, I'm sorry, I can't help it, but
Yeah.
we walk into this ice box.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be all cheery and such, and instead we're just shaking
Waist
in
you
our
up.
boots. All right, let's talk about Eva Longoria. We adore her. She did a recent interview that got our office talking. She was on the podcast, How Hard Can It Be? And she opened up about feeling sexy. Take a look.
Are you sexier now than you were when you were 25?
Well, look, my 25-year-old body was banging. Okay? let's not lie to ourselves.
By the way, Pablo in here is blushing.
My was pretty tight at 25. But I would love my 25-year-old body with my 50-year-old mind. Absolutely. She'd be a deadly combo.
Wait, I love that.
It's
I
so
love
true.
that. It's so true. I do think that the older you get or the more mature you get, you just become more confident in who you are.
I feel like those hot bods are wasted on the yacht.
And I never had that.
Well, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
And I always was like, ugh. And then I look back at pictures and I'm like, dang. And what's a bummer is we never appreciate.
You didn't appreciate it.
What we've got.
Now, I will say that. We've talked about this. You know, they say you never know how great today is until tomorrow. So, like, you look at a picture and you're like, or you feel horrible in the moment. Why did I do that?
I don't know, but I love it so much. We were talking.
I just dropped the gym. There you
like
go.
to drop a gym and then you like to kind of.
But I actually did not mean to do that. Who am I right now?
I don't know. I liked it.
But I feel like it's the truth.
I liked it.
It's the truth. What was I trying to say? The point is.
Just when, and I think what she's saying is that she probably, you know, when you're younger, things don't droop the way they do when you're older.
But see, here's the thing. That was not me. You don't have to be nice to me. I know it wasn't me. No, it's okay. I'm fine.
First of all, you're a dancer.
No. Have you seen my stand-up from Northwestern News Network, my first one, where I'm coming down the steps?
I wish we could put it on right now.
But we didn't know we were going to talk about it.
No, I mean...
Will Packer says you got a glow up. I was like, thank you.
Will Packer told you got a glow up?
Well, we were on the show and we showed it. And no, it's fine. I wasn't horrible. I just wasn't. I've never had the sexy bod.
Well, me neither.
No, yes, you have. You have a torso.
You have a torso. I do have a torso.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying, though, is that the older you get, the more you can kind of appreciate things about yourself.
So do you feel sexy now?
In moments, I feel sexy, but I don't think of myself as sexy. I think of myself as funny.
Yeah.
And, like, fun.
Yeah, we've talked about this. I feel like, oh, she's cute. I've always been, like, the cute one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was never the, like...
No, you're pretty. Elevate yourself.
Thank you. We're ridiculous.
I know.
Let's talk about college.
Also, why do our bosses want us to talk about things like, are you sexy?
That's
like, we're just hanging on by a thread, man.
Exactly.
We're like driving our kids from place, to this, to that, to confirmation, to how Hager
And then I'm like looking across from Jenna, she's like, no, you're sexy, you aren't. I'm like, no, I'm not.
And they're making us talk about...
And they're on the sidelines like...
Y'all at home know what we're talking about. We're just barely here, okay? Should we talk about Colin Jost?
He took a ride this week on the Subway Takes podcast. It's so popular. Host Kareem Rama asked Colin, what's the dumbest expression you've ever heard? See if you agree.
Okay.
I think that the expression, I didn't have that on my bingo card, is the dumbest expression I've ever heard.
100% agree. Who chose that?
I don't know where it came from. I don't know who the first person to say it was. I feel like if you're playing a lot of bingo, which obviously I am all the time, if you've ever looked at a bingo card, it makes no sense. There's not like predictions on a bingo card. It's just letters and numbers.
That's funny.
He's right.
That is funny.
Where that weird cliche came from, I have no idea.
That on my bingo card. That is true.
What are some expressions?
So I have them that I've noticed on this show. I say what I know now to be true.
But look how she just said it.
I just did it again.
She can't say it.
What is wrong
with
with
her
me?
eyes open? She has to like.
And I don't know why. And people have said that.
I know it now just to be true. Her eyes have to be closed.
I don't.
And her face has to be reaching up towards the
heavens.
Yeah, right.
Because that's what I know to be true.
Now to be true.
The Lord is true.
And then you also say.
The truth is. The truth of the matter is.
And you also,
and I also say. At the end of the day.
And you also say.
And I'm going to try to.
What else?
What else do I say?
Quite frankly.
Oh, I do. Dang it.
And
what
you
do you
also
say?
Amen.
Amen. What do you say? Oh, shoot. I can't think of any. What does Jenna say?
Y'all. Oh, jangle. You're on my last jangle.
You're on my last. Oh. In the early aughts.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm scared to go out on a limb here. That's O-O, right? Like aughts?
No, I think it's spelled A-U-G-H-T-S. Aughts.
No, but I'm saying like we're thinking 2000s, right?
Correct.
Okay. I've never known.
My children have brought home a term, which I wish they would have left at the old door.
Bruh.
But they're stinky. Well, bruh has now been, they call me Biggie.
No, that's not.
They're like, okay, Biggie. And I'm like, excuse me? They're like, whatever, Biggie. And they do it to Henry, too.
No.
And I'm like, Mila, stop saying this. Hal's going to go to school, and his teacher's going to be like, now, Hal, please turn your homework. He's going to be like, no way, Biggie.
Yeah, I've never heard
Mila's calls me Biggie.
That hurts my feelings.
And you know what it stems from?
What?
The root word is big back.
That's even worse.
The root word is big back.
Have they said that?
She has simplified it just to Biggie.
That is so horrible.
And part of me at first found it to be like
kind of funny.
I like humor in words.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, he's creative. But I'm like, hey, stop calling everybody Biggie.
Yeah.
It's going to spread.
Yeah, that's
you know?
true. I think it's already spread.
And
if they're doing
also, remember what Eva Longoria said.
Exactly.
Mila.
Okay, so here's the deal. Before we run out of time, Smoothie King is at it again. So here's the deal. Last year, they went viral with their Heinz tomato ketchup smoothie. I heard you tried it.
Yeah, it brings me back.
Okay, so this time they're joining forces with Grillo's Pickles for a new limited edition pickle smoothie. It combines Grillo's pickles, bananas, organic kale. I love how we had to add the organic kale, and hydrating coconut water, packed with electrolytes.
You notice on the days, there's days
like
where they
back.
like to just like.
You ask me if I feel sexy, and then you give me pickle juice.
Exactly. Make us talk about how sexy we are.
The problem is, I don't do good with things I don't like.
I'll tell you how bad it is.
Okay.
Whoa.
You took a big slurp.
Do you dislike pickles?
I like pickles.
This is not light on the pickle, y'all. I took too big of a slurp too. It comes out fast. It comes out easy. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's very pickly. I thought you said the pickle was kind of hidden among the kale.
But let me sell it because I don't want Jamba Juice to be. Wait, hold on.
That's like when you're dating two people and you call the girlfriend the wrong name.
First of all, I love Smoothie King, and I remember when I was in Springfield, I used to get the strawberry banana smoothie with banana bread, and it was so good.
With banana bread?
Just like side by side.
Oh, did they have banana bread at the Smoothie King?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they make pastries too?
I know they discontinued it. If you love pickles.
You know what? I went back when I was uncomfortable when she mentioned
and
the competitor.
do you like it now? Maybe you need to stir it up.
I went back for a second swipe because I comfort eat sometimes.
Yeah. Has anybody else tried it? We gotta go. Okay. Do you like it? It needs like some potato salad with it and like a deviled egg.
Ugh. All right, we've got a great show for you. Actually, maybe with vodka it'd be good. We've got a great show for you. Grammy-winning winner singing. What is happening? Grammy-winning singer Durand Bernarr will be here.
Yes, you're gonna like him. But first, one of the stars of the new series Spider Noir, Emmy-winning actor Lamorne Morris is right here.
It's very pickly.
Yeah, we got it today. Yeah,
Lamorne Morris is an Emmy-winning actor who you may know from hit shows like New Girl and Fargo. Now he's stepping into the world of superheroes in the new series Spider Noir.
Yeah, Lamorne plays a journalist in the 1930s New York who tries to convince his friend, played by Nicolas Cage, to bring back his heroic alter ego, the Spider. Take a look.
Have you seen it out there? The city's a mess. Ever since the Spider disappeared, Silvermane's got the city by the throat. Crime is out of control, and the police are completely in his pocket. Now the people could use a hero.
Well, I hope they find someone.
You used to be.
I know who I used to be. And I know who I am now.
Nick Cage.
Chilling.
We talked about this show earlier. We teased it with all the guys, and they freaked out because
got
there's
excited.
Everybody's
so
excited.
much hype for this. You're starring opposite Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah.
No big deal. How was that?
I mean, a masterclass in acting. I mean, the guy is a legend for a reason. And for me, it was just, I mean, when you work on a show like that, you realize how hard you're not working. I mean, from day one, the guy is off book basically for the whole season. And
Oh, my gosh.
yeah, it was just like learning from one of the greats.
We heard one of your secret goals was to try to get him to break character and laugh a little bit.
Absolutely.
Did it ever work?
It did a few times. There was one time, I mean, my whole thing going into any project is to mess with people. and someone like Nick Cage, I thought to myself, if I could break him, give me an Oscar.
So you did. You were able to break him.
Oh, absolutely. There was a moment we had a very intimate scene. I'm not going to spoil anything, but we're like this close to each other's face. And every time he spoke, I would make a sound. I would just go. And at some point he just broke, and yeah, he couldn't keep it together.
I love that. I'm sure the director and everybody shooting was so thrilled.
I mean, you have to,
have fun, man.
You got to be loose.
Yeah.
You got to be loose. You got to have fun. Yeah.
Well, we talked about this too this morning. Spider Noir is doing something really unique.
Yeah.
You can choose to watch the show in either black and white,
Yes,
or color. How cool is that?
It's super cool. You know, I like to say that we started watching and ingesting television in black and white.
That's true.
So you should watch it in black and white first, then go back and watch it in color. Don't be a crazy person about it. Just go and do it.
How do you do that? Is there a setting? Like, how do you?
Yeah. You know, they're going to offer the option in both. You know what I mean? So you can choose your own adventure.
That's kind of fun.
For me, I would alternate episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
Every other one. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so I have to ask you about something. You made headlines recently where you were asking out New Girl co-star Nasim Pedrad on your podcast. So everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, she's asking her out." Fans were all excited, but you've said you guys were just joking because she was like, "Okay."
I mean,
Did
look
she
at that
say
couple.
yes?
Wait, let me see them again. Let me see them. Let me see you guys again.
You asked her out and she said yes, and it was a joke?
It was a joke. I called her before. We were on the podcast, and I let her know. I said, "Hey, I'm going to do a little bit." Just
Got it.
And when I asked her out, I mean, she's a great actor.
Yeah.
She's a great actor, and she sounded,
Interested.
Did that make you rethink things?
I mean,
it kind of reminds me of 7th grade where you would like pretend to be going out.
I mean, deep down in her heart and her soul, I think she
loves you.
Yeah.
I
And
believe
what
that
about
too.
and your heart and soul?
Yeah. Same thing. You know what I mean? I think we're connected, but romantically, who knows? Let's just keep
Get 'em
that
all
thing
on Twitter.
going.
You also, I mean, there seems to be a theme here, which is like practical joking. You and your co-star, your New Girl co-star, Jake Johnson, like to blame each other. Look at all the headlines.
Wow.
You like to blame each other about why the reunion isn't happening?
I think the reason why the reunion isn't happening is because Jake Johnson is a street corner flasher. Yeah, he likes to expose himself to people, so I feel like we should probably
Not put him
do
on
something
television.
about that. Let's do something about that. Jake Johnson shouldn't be on the streets, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you and Jake talk by phone and text? Are you
No, just in interviews when you talk
or
about
just
each other.
like behind each other back?
I'm not gonna lie to you, he doesn't answer my calls anymore. Yeah, he's changed. You know, Hollywood is a crazy place.
It's such a mess.
It really is. And for the fans out there, just know that Jake Johnson has become a part of Hollywood now.
You're such a mess.
He won't do the reunion. I want to do the reunion because I love the fans. I love you so much. But Jake Johnson, the opposite.
I also like how you call him his full name.
Yeah.
Do you think Jake Johnson?
Mark Jake Johnson.
Do you think Jake Johnson is going to reply to this commentary?
Probably.
I don't know. I mean, you got to talk to his lawyers. He's like I said, he should be locked up for the public train and taxis. He does this. Like if you look out these windows, you might see Jake Johnson.
Mooning us?
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen? He's
Straight up moon?
Maybe moon. It might be.
Listen, he's going to get you. Now I'm nervous for you for his next interview.
Street corner flasher, Jake Johnson, everybody.
Wow. Well, most importantly, your new project, which does not star Jake Johnson for the reasons in which you discussed. Spider Noir begins streaming on May 27th on Prime Video.
Congrats.
Thank you.
People are super excited about it, for sure.
Thank you.
All right. Up next, celebrity hairstylist Chris McMillan with 3 summer looks that'll survive the heat and humidity. Right after this.
All right, summer is just around the corner, so it's the perfect time to get your hair ready for the heat.
Here to show us 3 go-to styles is celebrity hairstylist Chris McMillan, founder of Chris McMillan Hair.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, ladies.
Okay, let's start with the slicked back pony. This is a good time of year. We have our beautiful motto, live. You say this is a good time to kind of optimize, right?
Well, what I like to do is say, a slick back. I called it a multi-masking because I'm using conditioner instead of product. I'm using conditioner as a product, so we can multitask that hair.
So like if you're going to the beach or something?
Yeah, just take whatever your favorite conditioner is, whatever your favorite mask is.
Is that a mask right now?
This is a conditioner that I took from my hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm literally, you can use any conditioner you want and just put it through your hair. And
I've done that before, as long as it's not water-based, otherwise
so the trick to mine is I did it in 3 sections. So I prepped the hair by doing a ponytail in the back, and then I add the sides so that you're not compromising the hairline. All that weight.
You're not pulling it too tight.
Yeah, all the weight.
Well, also, like, if it's on 3 different sides, it's not just straight back. Have you ever had that updo that hurts?
Yes.
And then all that weight is then putting pressure on that hairline.
And you know what else? From the front, you still get the look without pulling the sides. It's good.
Is a deep conditioner better, Chris?
I mean, listen, a mask obviously will
really
give you the
moisturize.
most hydration as possible.
Okay.
And then I always like to just twist it up and,
look how pretty.
Excuse me, and then put it up.
It's funny. There will be days where if I'm traveling and I don't have anything, just use it in the hotel.
You do the same thing?
Yeah. Like I said, as long as it's not water-based.
Look how
water-based.
A little clip.
You're ready for date night.
And then elevate it with a little hair accessory. Why
I love
not?
that.
We love that.
Cute?
It like just adds a little something, something.
Hopefully you have plans tonight, Liv. Do you?
Well, I'll find some.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, you look
You
beautiful.
get the vision.
Thank you.
Boom.
Thank you, Liv.
Okay, now we're moving on.
Let's turn you around to America. Okay.
To our staffer, Maya. And you're saying, like, and obviously, the summer's the perfect time to embrace the natural curls.
And look at these beautiful curls. Maya just told me a week ago she started leaning into her natural hair.
Good.
So I always say, like, use mousses, use gels. Curly hair girls have it's sort of a concoction. Find your concoction and really don't be afraid. Always start from the ends.
Looks really moisturized.
And these are her natural colors.
Beautiful.
Her natural curls.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Do you like diffusers?
I do like a diffuser to speed up the process. Do not touch the hair in the drying process.
Okay.
I repeat. Do not touch the hair in the drying process.
Why
It
not?
keeps the curls in. And then a diffuser helps distribute the heat evenly without compromising the hair, so it keeps the frizz out.
Beautiful. Your hair
Always.
is perfect, Maya.
Okay.
And then do the same thing on this side. She has the product. And you just pull it out.
Perfect.
Smells good too.
Yeah.
Okay, look
Let's
at me
move
playing
on
in
to
your
Andrea.
hair.
Hi,
This is-
Andrea.
Andrea likes her summer blowouts.
Yeah. And she wants to keep them.
And wants to keep them.
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to do the salon blowout on your own, you say you can sustain its life by using a claw clip.
100%. And I always like the
Oh, wait.
This one won't move.
Ta-da.
Oh, there we go.
And
Magic.
then I just take a claw clip and I lift it up off the neck, twist it like a French twist up the back.
Okay.
Take a claw clip, your favorite. I happen to love red right now, so I found this red one for Andrea.
Okay.
Andrea,
And let it pull
sort of
it
just
like that.
split it like
So I have a
this.
question, Chris. So let's say during the day at work she wants to put it up, but then let's say she's meeting her friends after the show. If she takes it out, will it come back to va va voom?
It will come back to va va voom. I always say it's kind of like when I travel, you just sort of let it hang for a second, sort of zhuzh it back and forth, and
But look how pretty. I mean,
And it's cute in and
You
of
might want to
itself.
keep it up
I
like
was
that
just about to
tonight.
say, it's
And I love like that sort of Kendall Jenner look
very
at
cute.
the Met Gala, the way that
very
that
cute.
looks.
Oh, look at that.
So fun.
So pretty.
I love how
Chris.
Jenna's
know,
trying to
and
have all
that-
you guys go out. She's like, when you go out tonight.
Well, when they look like that, they better go out.
So that effortless look, and
Right?
it just like it's
This is
so
great.
perfect for summer.
Very
Thank you
cute.
so
Thank
much,
you, Chris.
We love you.
We like to elevate
Thanks for
with
cutting my
accessories.
hair in a little bit. Coming up next, Grammy-winning singer Durand Bernarr is here. He is talking about his new album, his viral moments, and his latest adventure stand-up. Right after this. Oh, yes, y'all. This is Homesick by singer-songwriter Durand Bernarr, who you may remember from the Grammys this year when he ran onto the stage to accept the award for Best Progressive R&B Album.
It wasn't the first time he'd gone viral and certainly won't be the last. And now Durand is out with a brand new album called Bernarr. We're going to chat all about it in a moment. But first, a look at how he got there.
Yeah, no.
And the Grammy goes to Bloom.
It was a viral, career-defining moment.
Thank you for the Grammy.
But the journey Durand Bernarr took to that Grammy stage was even more special.
It don't faze me, I'm not scared.
An independent artist in every sense of the word, Durand's seemingly overnight success had been in the works his whole life. After posting covers to YouTube almost 20 years ago, he caught the attention of artists like Anderson .Paak and Erykah Badu, who hired him as a background singer. With his music producer father and music teacher mother, singing is in his DNA.
My mom and dad are here.
And their unwavering love helped him build his own genre-defying career. He's been compared to Prince, Luther Vandross, and Little Richard, but with his own unique flair and his brand new album.
Couldn't swim away, would you pull me up?
Durand Bernarr continues to make a name all his own.
Oh my gosh,
love
we are so
that.
happy to see you here.
Thank you.
That we just watched that moment of you running onto the stage, picking up your award. What did that moment feel like, and what does it feel like looking back at it?
It was sheer shock and also excitement. And just, did this really happen? Yes, it's happening. We're here. Okay, let's go. Like, it's just, there was really no time to think about it, especially when I thought that I was hearing someone else's name being called.
And it was you. You know what I think is so interesting is that you won this Grammy for this album, and I read that it's about friendship,
Yes.
friendship and love, inspired by Waiting to Exhale and the sisterhood and the girlfriends. How did the friendship inspire your music? Look at that picture.
I
It
love
takes us
that,
back.
just gorgeous. One thing that I realized, especially watching Waiting to Exhale as an adult in my 30s, I realized that all the things that those women went through, regardless of what trials they encountered, they had each other. And I just loved that synergy, that sisterhood, that tribeship, you know, so I have that with my friends. And so I wanted to highlight that because we're always talking about
Yes.
being heard and being in love.
You're right.
But we don't talk about the shoulders that have seen most of our tears.
Yeah, and I don't think we talk about platonic love
Yeah,
enough,
because it's
right?
strong.
Yeah.
A friendship breakup,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah,
You're right.
We've talked about that on
we
this
have
show.
definitely talked about
Yes.
that.
The other type of love that we can tell after 3 minutes with you that is so strong in your life is the love you have for your parents.
Yes.
And that they have for you. Have they always been your biggest fan?
Always. My mother is my first hype man.
What did she do? You know, I have a series where I interview moms about their kids. Now I'm like, maybe I need to reverse it. Because your love is just jumps off of the screen. What did they do right with you?
They gave me space to express myself. They invested into me. My mother made sure that my opinions were heard. You know, even if it wasn't something that I wanted to do, I was able to ask questions.
Was there discipline?
Oh, yes. Yes, discipline. My mother's version of discipline was actually kind of funny because I was a kid where I liked to take showers and I used body wash. Okay, I didn't use the
Bar soap.
The bar
Yeah,
soap. No, that
yeah.
was not my thing. And so
Were you using too much of it?
Not too much of it. It's just she was trying to punish me, and so she said, "Yeah, no, you don't. You're not taking showers. You're taking baths, and you're not using olive olay. You're using
That
bar
was your
soap."
punishment?
That was my punishment.
No.
And I really thought that was hilarious looking back at it, because I'm like, "Yeah, you've lost your mind."
Wait, I wish I would tell my boys for their punishment. You know what? Bar soap for you.
Bar soap, murky water? I don't think so. I don't think so.
The best part is she knew you, man.
That part, that's how you know.
That's how you know. We have to talk about your new album. It is beautiful, and the cover is incredible. And we have to just bring up, you got the lean. Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross, Lionel Richie.
You got the lean. They got me on the lean, y'all.
They got you. That's it.
And what does the lean mean? The lean means that we're all business, right?
The lean in the R&B world, the lean means you came to play. You did not come to play. That's the thing.
Oh, I see. You don't come.
You ain't come to play. Oh yeah, no, you bring in your very best. You know, you got your good shoes on, and I just. Yeah, it was that time.
Oh,
I love that.
Okay, so you went viral for running down the aisle to get your Grammy, right? There was another one where you went viral last week for waking up a woman at your show. Can we show them and then we'll talk about it? Okay, guys, look at this. Look at this.
You're lucky she didn't have a heart attack.
Somebody said that. They said you ought to be glad she didn't have a heart attack. Okay, so a couple things. Number one, she wasn't asleep.
She was just closing her eyes, resting.
She was steeped
she was
worship.
feeling it.
Eyes closed, head bowed. And I just saw her in her zone, and I looked and I said, this is an opportunity for something to take place. And I said to my studio audience in my head, shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we?
Why, yes, we shall.
Shall we? Shall.
Yes, we
Listen,
shall.
Bugs Bunny is my spirit animal, so yeah.
You could have woken up some people at church last Sunday. I was looking around, I'm like, they're asleep, they're asleep, they're asleep. Okay,
that's good. Well, you're going to stick around. This is actually going to be fun. We're going to play a game. It's fun. It's called, you're going to hear him sing right after this.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. We just want to sing.
We are back with Grammy winner Durand Bernarr, who is out with a new album called Bernarr.
Okay, so here's the thing. You are known for some mind-blowing vocal runs like the I think that's what that means.
That was my
And I love how I did the I can't.
You know.
That
stuff.
So is it true you started coming up with melodies? I heard you read the back of an Altoids tin and you could just do it.
So I was trying to come up with melodies, and so instead of trying to come up with the melody just out of thin air, I would read the nutritional facts,
That's
and I would be able to come up
hilarious.
with the melody to the music.
Okay, so on that note, we wanted to see this for ourselves, so we created a whole game new just for you.
Just for me.
It is called
Sing That Thing.
Sing That Thing.
Sing
Okay.
that thing.
So we have three mystery items right here in front of us. We're going to reveal them one at a time.
Okay.
And you will come up with some sort of melody using the words you have on the packaging.
This is the first grouping.
Okay,
Are you
here's
ready?
the first one.
Yes.
Okay, open it up. Share it with America.
Okay.
Are we ready?
This.
Okay.
This is based on your
We have the
inspiration.
Altoids.
Okay, you ready?
And it went Altoids, curiously strong mints with other natural flavors. Peppermint, yeah. Nutritional facts amount. Serving daily value. Total fat sodium.
Wow! Whoa! All right, you want to do the next one, Jenna?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all know it's hot.
Wow!
Okay, yeah, use these. These are for you. Okay, now, you love a goldfish? Do you love a goldfish?
Listen, we love a cut. Let me see. You should have believe it. You should have believe it. 100% real cheese, no artificial flavors. Yes, yes. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this jingle for goldfish.
Yeah, there you go.
I need this. I need this sponsorship.
Yes, that feels like.
Can I keep these?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can. They're yours.
Are you ready for the last one?
Come on, come on.
Head and shoulders.
Come on, head and shoulders.
Head and shoulders, classic clean. Head and shoulders, what you got?
Feel it work.
Okay.
Head and shoulders, dandruff shampoo, classic clean just for you. Head and shoulders. America's classic clean, daily shampoo, America's #1.
Oh my gosh! I mean, the intention wasn't to get you a million like jingle ads, but
we should.
I think we just did.
Exactly.
But we just did.
Well, here's
Durand,
the
you're
thing.
Can I keep this too?
Yeah.
Okay,
If you can do that with Head and Shoulders, imagine what you could do with your album.
Exactly.
Right? Durand's new album, Bernarr, is available wherever you get your music.
Thank you, Durand. You're
Thank
the
you so
lovely.
Great. Good sport.
Coming up next, home improvement expert George Oliphant with outdoor essentials to elevate your patio and backyard. Right after this. That is so good. Okay, the warmer weather means more time spent outside. So how are you going to show we are going to show you how to elevate your backyard and patio?
I think we have some good stuff for you today. Here are some outdoor essentials. Is George to the rescue? George Oliphant. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm terrific. Always better with you.
Finally, we have summer.
Finally.
Summer can mean, well, not really, but summer can mean warmth. It can also mean bugs, but you have these amazing lights.
These are incredible. I actually have to give credit to my wife. She's the one who found these because obviously you want that little ambiance, that light, but you hate the bugs. You don't want them coming around. These will keep your mosquitoes, keep the bugs away. They're actually not lights.
Why?
I don't understand the technology and the science behind it. I just know that they work and that they are awesome.
That's great.
They really do keep
really do keep the bugs away. They add that beautiful ambiance on those summer evenings or fall or spring evenings.
I think that's great.
And
Can't
so
beat it.
you get the light without the bugs. Exactly. And very affordable.
Let's talk about the swivel rockers.
All right. I feel like, obviously you want your outdoor furniture. Swivel is key because you never know where people are going to be. I might be here. You want to look and talk to me. I might be over here.
Yeah.
So having stuff that swivels versus just stuck furniture, it's important because when you're entertaining, you want to be able to be part of everything.
And people like it. They like to swivel, talk.
Totally.
It's a vibe.
They're comfortable.
100%.
I like that.
I'm always moving, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
So we got to move around with you.
What is this?
So these are awesome. These are nesting tables. So you could actually, I won't do it right now, but you could just put them like that if you want to get them out of the way. What this right here is, you can't see it because we have that piece of tape over there, but that is a solar panel.
Oh, wow.
And you won't see it now because we have all the lights in the studio, but at night,
Does it light up?
It lights up, and it lights
that's
up underneath.
What
here.
color?
Actually, there's some right there.
Oh,
it's just that's actually on my patio. And
Dude,
they're
you're
awesome.
like, this is beautiful.
This
And
might have
also
to redo,
very
but I
affordable.
love those.
I love that.
And you could get several of them too, so to kind of guide the path.
How pretty
so
would
you have
that
these
be?
little nesting tables, and then you can put them out, or you can, if you want to store them, you just put them on top of each other.
And
put 'em
also
away.
they charge themselves.
They charge
I know.
themselves. Yeah.
This is my new favorite thing.
This thing's incredible.
Because it's a warmer, it's a light. You can put them outside on your patio.
We want to have them in here when Craig keeps it cold.
Yeah, we'll put them by the set. It feels so good.
These are amazing. I mean, and this is the time of year. Like today, it's a high of 60.
Totally.
If you want to sit outside on a sunny, pretty day, these are great and they're good looking.
If you have a little chill in the air, but you want to be outside, this can add the warmth. All you have to do is plug it in. So you're all familiar with the ones that are propane.
Yeah.
You have to turn those on. You got to fire them up,
And then you're out of propane.
And there are also those big silver ones. They're just kind of ugly. This is a beautiful. It almost looks like an outdoor lamp.
Yeah.
It's going to bring that warmth and allow you to
I
extend the
wonder
season.
if it comes in other colors. I bet it does.
I'm sure it does. Yeah.
This is
all
beautiful.
sorts of colors.
We say yes.
We're
and you
never
just do
moving.
this
I just say
off
yes.
and on. I'm scared to try it.
Yeah, just pull it. Boom, just like a light. Dink, donk.
Yeah, we're mind blown.
We're both buying those.
Okay, last but not least. Oh, wait, a misting fan.
So this is obviously for those cooler nights where you want to be out. You have the heat on those hot days, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's unbearable.
But you want to let the kids swim.
Right, and you just want to be out. You maybe have a cocktail, hang out with some friends, drink some lemonade, some iced tea.
I wonder if this keeps bugs away too. No?
It probably does,
right?
of course,
the fan?
because the fans are a great way to keep bugs away because mosquitoes have very actually weak wings. They don't do well in the wind. So this helps. You got those lights, but this little mist is actually going to bring down the temperature significantly when you're sitting around. It's not going to feel as sweltering and as hot. It's going to make it feel a little bit cooler. And these are also under $100. You can plug them in. They have water right inside, so you don't have to have it hooked up to a hose.
Everything was pretty affordable.
I think this is great.
Everything's
These are
affordable.
amazing.
Yeah.
Gosh, thank you,
Like,
George.
this was a home run.
These are all things that anybody can put in their house.
No, this is a
outside.
home run.
Yeah,
Okay, you guys. Anytime. Bring me back.
We'll be right back after this.
We're going to go stand under the heating lamp. We're
I'm
going
like,
to
which
stand
one?
where it feels warm.
I love it.
Father's Day is right around the corner, and we are going to do something we've never done before. we are setting up one lucky dad on a date. So if your dad is single and looking for someone special, nominate him today.
That's sweet.
Right?
Or if you feel your dad's style is tired and outdated, we want to help. Let us give the dad in your life a makeover. Just head to JennaandSheinelle.com and you can nominate your father.
Tomorrow, y'all, we will be catching up with WWE legend and actor John Cena.
It's going to be fun. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Everybody. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.